indeed.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. We're gonna get right on into it. We chased them, the people out here, the kidnappers out here to the desert, and we're about to get ready to go try and rescue Mariel and God dog, how come I can't get it? Shahina. Yeah. Alright, but hope y'all are doing well. We're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button for you, boy. Let's see what we got. There they are. Shahina, Mariel. Well, I thought it was gonna be like a big ass cave, like something to really go through.
You came! You really came!
We sure did. Sorry to keep you two waiting. I'm so glad you're both okay. Hold on just a minute. We're going to... Hold up. What the hell is that thing? Honestly, what the hell is that? Huh? What are you guys doing here? Decided to come join the party, have you? Fine with me. Come on over, let's have some fun, man. What the hell's going on here? Something's definitely wrong with these bozos. I'm picking up this weird aura, like they're being infested by something. What the hell? They sure don't look like zombie puppets to me. Incoming attack, beware. Does that thing have a I wonder, does it have a what thing inside of it? Damn, they going at it.
It's go time.
Right off the bat.
Now's a good time to boost.
Yeah, let's get you out the way there.
Ready for what's next? Send you flying. Your turn.
This is where you can kind of
boost, I do it now.
miss Fairy.
Ready for what's next?
I won't let this chance slip by.
And gotta get that cobalt curtain going.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Arkwright.
And you, sir. Heat roar.
Here goes.
Alright, let's kick some ass.
This'll hurt.
Uh-huh.
It's over.
No, you won't.
No need to be scared.
Shit.
Here
Okay.
goes. Do your worst, loser.
No.
Don't you dare resist.
I guess I could, but
Activating skill.
I'm trying to get them out the way as fast as I can, so. Try to see if I can get all 4 minutes. And then like I can.
Don't mind me.
Maybe if I go like this. Yep.
Target locked.
Zyka, activate.
Oh, he's trying to heal.
Come on, this'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Zyka, activate.
Here goes. Activating skill.
It's go time.
Activating skill.
There we go.
Like hell you are.
Now it's my turn. Activating skill. There.
A chance.
How the hell did I miss the other guy? The fuck?
Now. Activating skill.
All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
No.
Ow.
A chance!
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I could do better.
Thought we did fine. All right.
Weird vibes or not, in the end, they were still pushovers.
Wow, that was amazing! You guys are awesome! We're saved! Finally, I can get out of these sandy...
Up above!
Well, shit. Here we go. This thing again?
I knew it!
They were lying in wait.
This ain't a show, so quit spectating and come out where we can see you. Now!
I see. So you were prepared for me to ambush you.
Are you one of Almada's minions? Or some kind of assassin of theirs?
No. I have simply formed a contract with them. No more, and no less.
My thing is, why the hell was she in a strip club? Because she looks like a child.
Moreover, our mission, mine and Ishtanti's, is over now.
Ishtanti? Is that what you call your angel friend?
Whatever it is, it certainly doesn't look like it was produced with contemporary technology. Those slash marks, they distinctly resemble ones I've seen within Marduk's records. Specifically, those from the investigation into the Eisenshield squad that was eradicated 2 months ago.
Are you from the same old group as that Almada guy? Did you help him attack Ida and her core?
I did.
Oh, shit.
That was part of my contract.
Uh-oh, you just gained the enemy in Fairy.
The Eisenshield commander put up a harder fight than I anticipated. She has my respect.
Miss Alpha yet?
Damn, she she was trying to unload on her ass. God damn.
This concludes the on-site testing. I have no orders to engage in combat. Therefore, Ishtanti and I will be departing.
Hey, isn't that?
Okay, so now she looks more like a grown-up. Now that you kind of see her whole, I don't know, it was odd. Definitely was her.
It sure is. You know, miss, I've noticed something off about you since our run-in at the waterway. It's like there's no warmth in your eyes. You view others, even yourself, as nothing but things. Thought so at the club last night, too.
You have an astute eye. Or I suppose nose in your case, due to how you pick up scents. Regardless, do not let those senses of yours go to waste.
Wonder why she
Farewell.
hides the other eye. I wonder if it's like gruesome or something, like it's like a hole there. Okay.
What a piece of work. Acting like she's above it all.
I've still got a long ways to go.
Oh,
Shit.
Fairy.
I was hoping we could nab that Genesis if she left an opening, but I guess she's not gonna make it that easy.
It's fine, really. I'm just glad nobody's hurt.
Did nobody pay attention to them, like, worshiping the plant up there? Like,
Shahina, are you okay?
just saying.
My arm's a little tingly, but that's all. Thank you so much, Agnes.
My arm's a little tingly.
What she said times a million. Oh, if only I had my camera with me.
Putting aside these bozos for a moment, just what the hell is that giant plant?
Okay, there we go.
My guess is a kind of succulent. From the way it's glowing, it could even be...
And you have it. Alas, that we appear to have missed the excitement.
Okay.
Oh,
What the hell?
you're the one who scouted out my sister.
It's kind of weird they have like the same eye color. It's so strange.
Prince Sherid?
Guessing you were on the same trail we were?
No, something's off about this.
In some fashion. As it so happens, our country and Calvert have had warm relations for a long time now. We've been actively involved in the technology, investing, and as you've seen, the movie production sectors recently as well. To that end, we have kept our eyes on certain kinds of activity and... Well, Naje, is that plant what we're looking for?
Yes, Your Highness. It appears to be a type of agave plant containing alkaloids. Most likely, it's been energized via reaction with the septium veins.
Okay.
Alkaloids? Those can only be extracted from certain types of plants, right?
Correct. They serve as an ingredient in things such as anesthetics. However, depending on the amount, application, and plant type, they can also act as stimulants or produce hallucinations.
Okay.
So our guess was right on the mark.
Yeah, this thing's being used to make drugs.
Ah,
It's clear as day that this all ties into what happened in Messeldom.
That's crazy. How could we have that in Tharbad? Holy, this is an enormous scoop!
that's all she cares about.
I'm impressed you caught up to us so quickly. We had been investigating for a month. It seems I was right to come down here and enter the fray myself.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So, we're both after the same thing. But I get the feeling you're not here to team up with us, are you?
Nope, they're there to fight. Fuck.
What?
It's a shame, really. Everything else aside, on a personal level, I feel like you and I could get along quite well. Unfortunately, among other matters, I'm not on the best of terms with the employer of that mate of yours.
Ah, so now we get down to it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But even more than that, the number one thing I can't bring myself to trust is you, Van Arkride.
Well, what the hell did we do?
Not only are you an external tester for Marduk, you have unique ties to both the seemly and unseemly parts of society. In fact, depending on the situation, I suspect those ties could run even as far as the likes of them.
Wait, what?
What? You can't be serious!
This dude is way off base.
Now hold on. You accusing our boss of working with Almada?
I'll put it like this. As long as they respect my rules, I'm not, in principle, above working for any particular client.
Van, like, he's accusing you of something. You don't say shit like that.
But in practice, he would never work for them. They've crossed far too many lines at this point. I'm confident if they ever came to him asking for his help, he would refuse.
I agree.
And yes.
You have some loyal assistants, I see. But that does little to assuage my concerns.
Assuage. Ass is right. You gotta be shitting me. Last person I want to fight is this chick.
She's got a gun, Shamshir.
Now we're talking.
I didn't even
I
realize
hardly
the
broke
gun
a
was
sweat
on
with
it.
those losers earlier.
What the? Can someone explain what's going on here?
I don't even know what's going on with my damn
It
self.
seems we're left with no choice.
Nope. I take it you're throwing your hat in the ring too, Your Highness?
Why not? It's all in good fun. Though Naje here is more than capable on her own. Either way, words alone simply are not enough for me to surmise the strength and character of you and the rest of your team.
I'm guessing he's some sort of mage.
And so I, Sherid Oswald, shall personally evaluate Arkwright's solutions.
And I, Naje Berka, stand with him.
Okay,
Deploying shards!
y'all wanted this L.
You had best prepare yourselves.
Let's enjoy this time together, shall we?
I'm more afraid of
Displaying enemy
her
stats. Now's
than
a
I
good
am
time
of
to
him.
boost.
They
Keep
both
it
got
up,
about
it's
40-something thousand. Okay, works.
Is that all you
Here
got?
goes!
Zypher, activate.
Shit, what is he about to
If you're
cast?
going to boost, I do it now.
Good lord. It covered the whole damn area. I don't like that.
Get ready.
Threat detected. Take care.
Is that all you've got?
Moving in.
I won't hold back.
Damn.
A
Jeez.
chance for a
Certainly
shot boost.
something. That speed is insane.
Whenever you're ready.
Don't mind me.
We gotta get everybody in this.
Just
Wait, what?
try and strike me.
Oh god, I keep on forgetting about her CP. Her CP goes so fucking fast.
Watch it. They're trying to attack.
Initiating drive.
Good lord, I've got to remember that.
Use a sharp boost.
And
to
whatever
get the
he's
upper hand.
gonna cast, get everybody out that damn thing.
Threat detected. Take care.
Well,
Here goes.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Threat detected.
I feel like
Take
he's
care.
gonna be the problem. Because I feel like he's gonna
Is that all you've got?
Think fast.
he's definitely gonna heal her. So we need to get him out the party first.
Payback time.
I'll take that. Here goes.
Don't get me wrong, she's dangerous.
Now's
But
a good time to boost.
I feel like he's the one that's like really
Going
just
all
more
in.
dangerous right now. Just because of what he can do.
Activating skill.
Slice and dice.
Zypher, activate.
Moving in.
Here goes.
Yeah, what an ass. And he's got her on fire. Fuck.
I'll take all you have.
Um,
Grant them life. White heal.
Thanks,
Sincere
pal.
thanks.
A chance.
yeah, we're going after your
This'll
boss right now,
hurt.
ma'am.
Full boost. Go all out.
Just try and strike me.
Activate
Brace
skill.
yourself. Vandalize. Raid.
Should have saved that, honestly.
Boost
Up to you,
limiter
Reset.
unlocked.
Yeah.
Keep it up. It's working. Accessing. Initialize.
Illume the darkness. Seven shots.
Good lord.
Moving in.
Payback time.
Oh, I missed the counterattack on that? Fuck you. like, seriously, bro?
Going all
Activating
in.
skill.
Now, you old fart.
Full boost. Go all out.
Keep it up. It's working.
Fall to your court.
Your crush.
Very well.
I won't let this chance
Ah,
slip
that's
by.
it? Okay, I thought we was gonna have to... Okay. I thought we were gonna have to go all in on these,
Keep it up. It's working.
hold off. I thought we was gonna have to kind of go all in on them. Nice
I'll
to know
take
we
all
didn't
you
have to.
No.
Moving in.
I definitely need to get, okay, he hit her that time.
Grant them life. White heal.
I owe you.
I'll take that.
Activating shield.
Wind. Cleave my foe.
No, nice counter.
Bring it on.
Well, I honestly feel like these two need to be the ones to send her face anyway.
You got this! Have some of this! Get to it, maid!
Spread them out some. And let them art her ass up.
Moving in.
Payback time!
She hits hard, but she don't have like a huge moveset.
Now I understand. You fought well.
Nice. Moving on up.
Okay.
Well, what'd you expect?
So they didn't want to go to the death.
They're formidable.
I'm impressed they held out this long.
Really?
I think we've evaluated them enough.
Shall I end it then?
Go easy on the lackeys. Otherwise, by all means.
Screw you!
Go
Well,
easy on the
alright
lackeys.
Guess we're doing this.
Don't even think about it.
All right, Fee. Still fast as hell, I see.
What?
It's Sylphid.
Well, would you look at that? I didn't think you'd get here so soon, Fee.
And he knows
Well,
Fee.
I have. That's enough, Your Highness. Playtime's over. Now that I'm here, we need to let the victims rest.
Marielle, are you alright?
As usual, late.
Where have you been? I've been trying to get a hold of you all this time.
How the hell is she doing that? You tied up.
Guess I had nothing to worry about.
These must be the perpetrators. This saves us a lot of trouble. You okay with bringing them in? Oh, you must be the bracer from Ereboni. Did you respond to Dingo's call for help? Yep. Luckily, I just got into town a little while ago. Seems like I might have got here a bit late, though. No, don't sweat it. Your timing was perfect. So you say, but I would have liked to see the depths of see those depths of yours a little more, as it were. I wanted to see them fight too, especially when it comes to those mysterious objects and that curious figure you like to adopt. Wait, how the hell does he know about that? So you were interested in all that too, were you? I can understand how that looks suspicious, but trust me, he's more legit enough to make up for it. Anyway, the police should be here any minute. Do you mind if we take it from here? Not at all. In fact, that's what I expected. Also, Naje, if you would. Yes, Your Highness. Allow me to offer you both this water. The fuck? This has all been so much. Oh, because they've been out there. Okay, they thirsty. Okay, I get it. Does all this mean I passed your test then? And you do. Abrupt ending aside, I'm satisfied with your strength. Please feel free to continue working on my request as circumstances permit. Like, what? Just trying to fight us. As for that plant, I would like to claim half of it. The guild can retain the remainder. Oh, right. I forgot all about the big guy. If you don't mind, I'd also like to retrieve a sample of it.
With that, Van Arkride, show me just what you can do. What truths you, in all of your unknowable depths, can uncover in this city of gold, as their invisible yet heavy hand looms over it.
This dude right here. I didn't even notice she had a trigger on the bottom of the damn sword. It's a gun sword. I was like, the fuck? Well, that's a hell of a ship. From there, Prince Sherid and Naje promptly returned to town via his personal airship. That would make sense. It looks princely. And the Bracers got jeeps out here, huh? Likewise, Van and the others also made their way back to Tharbad, entrusting the kidnappers to the Bracers on site. Later, once they felt better, arrangements were made to escort Shahina and Marielle back to their home and hotel respectively. Okay. After that, Fee reconvened with Van and the others to exchange information. Is she going to join us? Probably as a guest member, but still.
Okay. I think I more or less understand what happened now. Even if I get the impression you all are leaving out some details.
Well, you can say the same about you, Sylphie. Like how you and none other than the Prince of Islam, I'm sorry, Prince of El Sahib, are chummy with one another.
Fair enough. There's nothing to really hide, so no harm in explaining. He's just someone I met through this musician I know.
Ah, probably Elliot, huh? I follow you. Now it adds up. I've heard stories about him before. I see his influence hasn't waned. Musician? Who is she talking about? Gotta probably be Elliot. Anyway, what's the guild's perspective on all this? Not just what happened here, but everything that's gone down in Mesodom. We're all in agreement that A is almost definitely involved in what's going on, and the others included. Even putting aside what we're looking for, the presence of that sketchy puppeteer, that angel of hers, suggests as much. That, as well as the attempt at making it look like the case of contaminated drugs and the type of plant used to achieve that. That's what I think too. But aside from that girl and her angel, there's a distinct lack of any of their presence in Tharbad. From what I can tell, none of their members or even any run-of-the-mill gangsters are lurking around. That's awful suspicious if you ask me. Yes, that's not like what happened in Longport at all. I assume Mesodom was also different? Correct. Mesodom was previously their stronghold, and we've confirmed that there were individuals there who enjoyed their support. It's very likely that they either masqueraded as an anti-immigrant forces, or at least took advantage of the terrorism to carry out what they did. Carry out what they did. Meanwhile, we've got contaminated drugs spreading beneath the surface here, with not so much as a street thug to be found. What do you make of that, Arkwright? At this point, all we're doing is just spitballing and throwing ideas around, aren't we? Maybe so, but I have a theory. Hear me out. In order for contaminated drugs to flow into Tharbad, you need organizational support of some sort to pull it off. So it's gotta be somebody. She's right. I agree with that. If we assume that there really are no high-ranking members or any gangsters in the city right now, then a local business might have the power and influence to achieve that. Something the size of Vegas Films or similar. Of course, the police and the guilds are both also probably big enough too. I mean, she's correct. I mean, when you really think about it, the place that could be most responsible, it could be somebody within Vegas Films. I wonder, it could be, I don't know, let's just say Gotti, for example. Not saying he is, but I'm just throwing it out there. And doing it behind closed doors, nobody else would pay attention. Just to be clear, I'm only speaking hypothetically here. I'm not saying either of them behind it. Oh, what am I saying? I can't believe I'm even doubting either group, especially with a bracer right here. I'm so sorry. No, you're fine. Don't be sorry. Surprising as it was, size-wise, you aren't wrong. I think we can rule out the local guild on this one though. Everyone here is really busy, and they're short on staff as is. Likewise, the local police also seem to be innocent here, even if I was a little suspicious of them myself. Is that to say you already looked into it? That's good. Save us the trouble of doing that ourselves. Which means that out of the organizations you mentioned, there's only one suspect left. Wait, you don't mean Vegas Films, do you? I know I mentioned them, but aren't they out of the question? Well, I mean, there's also that other guy. What the hell? He's like was he like the president or something? The one that yanked Gotti out of the meeting. I can't remember his name. I mean, it was Nina and Judith who hired us in the first place. Not to mention how much the prince is involved. No, we still cannot rule them out. For one thing, as actresses, neither Miss Finley nor Miss Lancer belong to Vegas Films. Ah, okay. Also, while it is true that the principality supports the company, their relationship dates back only the past 6 months. Oh, It's also worth noting that the Tharbad Film Festival was planned separately from Messeldom's. And in fact, compared to Messeldom's, which was an institution, this one had a lot less notoriety going for it at first. It was only once Messeldom's festival got canned that Tharbad's stock rose a lot in the last 2 months. Which does make sense when you think about how Calvert is going through a real motion picture boom. When there's only one big film festival a year, it's only natural for movie buffs to gravitate toward it, no matter where it is. And when you're the company putting on the whole thing, you come away from that situation a winner.
Sounds like you guys have it figured out.
Oh, hi Dingo. How's Marielle doing?
She was so tired. She passed out as soon as we got back to the hotel. And now that I know she's safe, I'm here to return the favor.
I'll cut to the chase. The suspicions surrounding Vegas Films don't stop at the film festival. There are rumblings they've poured huge sums of dark money into Tharbad's political and financial circles, like when they set up their HQ. And that money is supposedly going through less than legal channels. Now, how the hell he know this the whole fucking time and never said a word? Like, they've been on his list as suspects for like, I don't even know how long. That's some serious dirt you dug up. I take it you got evidence to back that up. Basically, I'm 99% of the way there. I looked into a number of syndicates, both big and small, including Hayway, and all of them came back negative. All of them, except for one, Almada. Well, that settles that debate. You're just as intrepid as a reporter I heard. as I heard. Why, thank you. I've heard good things about you too, Miss Sylphie. The only question left to resolve, assuming this is true, is why those threats were sent. That part doesn't square. Indeed, one would think it would be against their best interest to put their own film festival in jeopardy. Maybe they didn't want them poking their nose around. Like, you know, that's the only thing I can think of.
Van, Agnes!
Oh shit.
You guys still at the inn? I see that bracer chick's with you too.
What's the matter, you two? Yeah, what's got your feathers ruffled? I'm guessing you got Shahina home already? Where are you now?
We're at Vegas Films.
Oh shit.
After we dropped her off, an employee there contacted us.
They say Sarah vanished from the studio.
Oh god.
Apparently, it happened while we were out in the desert.
What? She what? Oh boy. Sarah, goddamn. Oh, Shahina, it'll be okay. The last time I saw her was when we were on break during our rehearsal. She went to use the restroom and then never came back. I was getting pretty worried about how much time she was taking, so I checked with one of the guards. If I'd seen anybody like that, I'm confident I would have noticed. I checked every floor and couldn't find her anywhere. As far as I can tell, there are no signs that she left through the side exit either. I'm only asking this to make sure, but your sister wasn't complaining about being in the parade or anything, was she? No, absolutely not. There's no way she would bail out of it. Yeah, she was absolutely fired up about it. Definitely. I mean, hell. It was getting us amped too. Her mood was infectious. Not to mention, she has such tremendous talent. Dancing might not be my thing, but even I can feel it. That's because I have an eye for these things. They don't lie. That girl has a tremendous asset to the cavalcade. Not to mention, she's a professional. I just can't see her getting cold feet over something like this, all of a sudden. Alright, if you guys are sure, sorry for my asking. I didn't mean to offend anyone. I know, you're just doing what you need to do. Anyway, seeing as we're talking about a civilian going missing, I'm going to have to get the guild involved. Everybody okay with that? Absolutely. We appreciate you helping us. I'll pay any amount. There is no object. Just do whatever you have to in order to find that girl. My parade isn't complete without her. You understand? How about make sure she's alive, asshole? What about you guys? What do you want to do? Like you need to ask. She's a client we swore to protect. There's only one thing for us to do. Although we might ask for a free dance later to make it worth our while. Sound good? That was so fucking random. Van, thank you. We'll figure it out somehow. Don't do anything reckless while we're gone, got it? I don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. He definitely is talking to her, Miss Grimcat over there. Alright. I'm going to fill the others in at the Cleo branch. I'll also find out what's going on with the police. I'll pretty much do the same thing, hitting up the sources in various places. I'll be sure to let Brahmati know what's going on too. That'd be great. Thanks, you two. Him. Is that the president guy? Yeah, President Dillon. That's that's the thing. Like, he could probably be in on some of this shit too. What's with all this racket? The festival is nearly here. What could have possibly happened to cause such chaos? What? You haven't heard? That girl I scouted for yesterday, Sarah, she disappeared. Nobody knows where she went. Oh? Is that so? Like, look how chill he is about that. We have to act. Get the company in the gear and start throwing everything we've got. I don't care if it takes every single employee. We've got to find Sarah now. Now. Don't you think you're being just a little rash, Gotti? We're talking about a dancer. What's it to us if one or two of them run away? Yeah, this dude's an asshole. Yep. What? But my sister, she's... Hold on. Dylan, where the hell is this attitude coming from? This is serious. By all appearances, it's very likely she didn't simply disappear. Please, her up and poofing away does nothing to hamper our final preparations for the festival. If one of you two went missing, it'd be another matter. But her, she's merely some extra one of us hired on a hunch. Nothing more. This dude is, wow. Talk about fucking trash. Are you out of your mind? How many times do I have to explain it to you? Sarah is not some extra. She's irreplaceable. She's a linchpin from all my plans. My parade isn't complete without... Enough. I'm done listening to this. Yeah, he's involved. I'm sorry. As far as I'm concerned, as long as the cavalcade proceeds in some fashion or another, that's all that matters. If this woman turns up, wonderful. If not, you'll simply have to compromise on your grand vision, Gotti. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he kind of gave himself away. What is that fool's problem? That was so cold. How could he? Seems pretty clear to me that the walls are closing in on him. Thank you, Aaron. Exactly. Indeed. It does seem like more than it simply being the day before the festival and deciding a change in tack isn't practical. I think so too. We got the circumstantial evidence. Now we just got to figure out what move to make.
Mr. Gotti, I'm sure Sarah will come back. I just know it. She always pulls through. She could come down with a cold before a big show and she'd still shake it off and dance her best ever. She just might run a little late and need more time than usual. But until then, let me help. Bring me on as a good luck charm for getting her back.
Talk about giving yourself away. That asshole just came in there. Oh, we really don't worry about the kid. Like, what the fuck? I hope he's gonna be okay. Don't worry, she will be. She's got Judas with her. Though, I'm surprised. I've never seen anyone manage to be so persuasive with Mr. Gotti before. Despite being only 15 years old, she is already a true professional. I certainly find myself impressed. I'm sure she gets a lot of her strength from her sister. Sarah seems like a wonderful role model. Yeah, she really does. Oh, my dear sweet girl. That's such a generous offer. But there's no way you could possibly replace your sister in my parade. But I grew up watching her dance. There's nobody that understands what she does better than me. Nobody else is going to be as good as... You and your sister are two very different ladies. Her dancing and sex appeal are completely her own. I kind of see his point. She's older, so she has more... she has more probably provocative moves. But, I mean, I also agree with Shahina that she does know how she dances. And being 15, she can't exactly, do the stuff that her sister does. But, I mean, without it being weird as shit. But, it's not enough to just be related and dance the same dance. You still won't have the same effect the people are watching. That's true. Frankly, my dear, you just aren't a good fit for the sort of parade I've got in mind. And he probably just means it in a sense of there will be adults there. And it like all the girls he's gotten so far are adults. And they, probably have some sort of provocative. They have like the outfits are, kind of a little provocative as well. So that's probably, I think that's where he's going it for it.
I can't take this anymore. I hate seeing Sarah being the only one working so hard day after day.
But I mean, maybe he could find something lighter for her to do, for her age, whatever like that, and
She always brushes it off like it's nothing, trying to make sure I don't see how much it all hurts her. Sometimes, she even goes out pretending like she's off to see her boyfriend. I wish she had someone like that. I wish that was what's going on, but she can't fool me. Poor Shahina.
Oh boy.
So she knew all along.
I mean, I kind of figured she did. She ain't that stupid.
Maybe I can't match up to her now, but that doesn't mean I can't train hard. I can make any outfit you put on me work too. If I can't just totally replace my sister, then we can find something that'll fit me.
That's what I'm saying. And he's a smart guy. I'm pretty sure he could.
I won't just live up to your vision. Give me a chance, and I'll blow it out of the water with something even better.
Oh!
Wow.
Damn.
All right, young lady, you're on. But if you're going to talk that big, you'd better walk that big as well. Failure is not an option. And hey, if your sister comes back, we'll get you both in the parade and make you two a duo for the ages.
Don't know why he didn't do that at first, being fairly honest.
Mr. Gotti, you're the best.
Well, I guess, yeah, like I said, maybe it's because he thought it'd be too provocative for her.
Mr. Gotti, thank you.
Hardly. You know me. When I set my mind on something, I don't let anything get in my way. That's just the kind of man I am. Festival is tomorrow. I expect you to train your buns off till the very last minute. Got it?
Yes, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way.
From what I've seen, your technique is solid enough. You already know how to mimic your sister's moves. That means we need to focus on polishing your steps and making sure your charm comes through. Come on, I'll show you how a world-class actress knocks her audience off their feet. It's probably gonna take us all night, but that's what it'll take to get you on your sister's level. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
As for you, Nina, You're in charge of keeping in touch with these doofuses in the guild. Stay on top of everything, okay?
Yeah, I can handle that.
Nice. Sounds to me like we're all set. Let's roll those cameras, people!
Why we gotta be doofuses? Fucking hell. She's clearly earned her reputation as best-in-class actress. Yeah. Seems like she's got a good bead on Shahina's skills. She'll get her ready. Hard to believe she's such a bumbling mess off a job. Right? I respect her a bit more now. Does she not know what they're talking about? What are you talking about? Inside joke between us. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Now that you heard the gist of things, has this rung any bells you might have overlooked before? Maybe any doubts or suspicions you've had about Vegas Films? You're talking about the rumors of its relationships with the underworld and drug trafficking, right? I really don't want to believe that such a big company in my own line of work would be involved in such things. But it's true that Vegas has been expanding in a way that can't be explained just by Mr. Gotti's involvement. And yes, I've heard bits and pieces. People around the industry have a lot to say about Vegas. So when that threatening note came in, it did feel like something bigger was going on. I'm not sure what, but it's there. Wow, I didn't even realize there was so much intrigue going on before we even arrived. If the company's the culprit behind this, there's no way that snooty president is clueless about it all. And if that's true, the man's come up to his nose in drug running, at least on some level. Who knows what's up with the notes? But after all that, he's got to have something to do with Sarah going missing, right? I guess. But could a guy like him really? Yeah, he's the president of the company. Pretty sure he's got an ass ton of money. And Nina, are you okay? Sorry, I'm okay-ish. This is all just rattling me a bit more than normal. Like Ferry said, it's hard for me to picture Mr. Dillon doing such things. I mean, we're talking about the same man who's always getting pushed around by Mr. Gotti, including allowing the parade at all. I don't think he's getting pushed around by Mr. Gotti. I think Gotti has visions and does things that makes him a lot of money. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna let him cook because he is the dude that's kind of putting me on the map. But he's using Gotti's skills more than anything to get him what he wants. So I don't think it's pushing around. Even if he were a man with more backbone, the risk involved with illicit drug smuggling are considerable. Which means you believe Mr. Dillon doesn't or shouldn't have the courage to arrange something that flagrantly illegal. Yes, I'm not trying to dismiss everything you're saying or have seen, but it's just too hard to reconcile. I mean, sitting in front of their faces and acting like a girl being kidnapped or like just going up missing from your company, you know, is nothing. Says a lot about the guy to me. Be that as it may, the circumstances paint him as our most likely culprit. Even if he's normally not brave, what if for some reason he had no choice but to play along with such a scheme? Yeah, you can see that too. I see what you're getting at. There's an excellent point. It would be perfectly plausible for criminal elements to do something underhanded to make him comply. So wait, let me get this straight. We don't know how involved he is in whatever's going on, but you're saying that he could have been threatened into somehow helping this drug trafficking thing you're talking about. Yeah, maybe. That's sure how it looks. It's all but certain that Dillon used Armada's help to grow Vegas Films into the juggernaut it is today, as fast as he did. The money funneled to the political and financial sectors, the murky fundraising, Dam's festival going kaput, which is perfect for him. Even if it seems like something's going his way, all he's been doing is squeezing further under his benefactor's thumb. And being under Armada's thumb is a sure way to get crushed. I hadn't thought of it like that. Well, This is getting all amazingly grim. In that case, good old Dylan probably isn't going to stop at the drug trafficking. I bet he's being put up to do something even worse, right? Like, say, something that could go down during the film festival here? Yep. And the notes we've been receiving are, indeed, Armada is taking advantage of the film festival to plan something in this part of the country. Caught in the middle of it, it would seem Mr. Dillon wants to take action before something hideous happens. Okay, so that makes sense. So, getting a note into the hands of the prince, Nina, Judith, like the top stars, people he actually cares about, you know, or something happens to them, it raises a shit ton of red flags around him. You know, he send them a letter and make them not want to be there so the shit can go down. Yeah. But he wishes to do it without quashing the festival. Yeah, that's what it is. Simply doing that could bring an underlying conflict to the surface. And does that mean that snooty guy's behind the notes? Yes, the more I think about it, the more everything clicks into place. It all adds up. Though, wait. Couldn't that also implicate him in Sarah disappearing when she did? It sure could. Which would indicate Almada didn't snatch her, and she didn't vanish on her own free will. Gaspar Dillion abducted her and took her somewhere.
Van, darling, I've got big news for you.
Nice. You figured it out?
I analyzed the plant you sweethearts found against the substance in those rioting around town, and we have a match. They're completely identical.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say, it was found on the guys who kidnapped Marielle and that dancer.
This confirms, without a doubt, that it was an illegal drug.
When did you... Hold on. How the hell are you able to go over the cop's head and run some sort of test?
With this fancy testing device that Van got for me after pulling some strings. That's how.
That would have been for nothing, were it not for your knowledge of pharmacology.
Is that Renee?
That's Bermati. He never fails to impress.
And Killiga?
Oh, hush you two. I only know a little from dabbling in it back in the day, that's all.
Hey, that sounds like...
Looks like you owe me again, Van.
Oh, come on, Renee. We're all in this together.
Thought that was Killiga for a second. Elaine? And is that... Oh yeah, I remember you talking to someone yesterday all suspicious like. It explains a few things. And it never hurts to have a little insurance. When I saw those idiots going nuts yesterday, I figured the possibility we'd run into trouble was there.
Clearly your instincts are as sharp as ever. If I'd known illicit drugs would be involved, I would have traveled to Tharbad too.
No, we're fine. What you're doing right now is extremely important. We can handle the situation here.
I want to play with Elaine though.
That analyzer is the latest model from the Basel Institute of Science. It'll be perfectly accurate, don't worry.
Oh, not gonna lie, my favorite character so far, besides Van of course, my favorite character so far in the game has definitely been Elaine. I just like her demeanor, and you know, when I played with her, like her moves were like fantastic to me. Resette's also becoming I like her too, but she's still kind of mysterious. It's kind of seems like something weird's going on there. I don't know, but so far Van and Elaine are definitely my favorites. Not that I hate the others or nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's just that they're my top two right now.
As for the form the drugs have taken and how they're being distributed, we're looking into that on our end.
I hope we get to play with more of Elaine.
But I'm sure you already have some ideas about all that.
Wait, you do? Really? I might. And I bet your diligent little concierge does as well. Nothing get past you, does it, Mr. Arkwright? Well, aren't you two just geniuses? But yeah, something it did feel off to me. I take it none of those dumbasses have mentioned anything about buying drugs so far. No, not at all. They said they didn't even remember taking anything like that. It could have been slipped in on them in a drink or something. Is it possible they could have been forced to ingest it somehow? It would have been right before the film festival and distributed in a way that wouldn't catch the police or Gil's attention. If there's any way to pull that off, it would have been... My guess is... I'm gonna say... They have to have gotten tricked into, like, drinking something, right? I mean, at least I think so. As the black market deal at the nightclub, a forcible injection, they would have solved that or been involved in that. Unless they mix it into a drink. Yep. Wait, what about those new orbital hookahs? Oh, the hookahs! That is perfect! That seems so popular recently. You know what? Yeah. Come to think of it, the men who kidnapped Shahina and Mario had them. What if the drugs were mixed into the vapor ingredients in the hookahs? God damn. I didn't even think about the damn hookahs. Interesting hypothesis. Not just interesting. I think you got it in one. Think we can get the CID and Guild to step in? The festival is in big enough trouble as it is. Anything to help it kick off more smoothly is worth this at this point. It's crazy. You know, the hookahs are like so in the background of everything that you wouldn't even think about it. Orbital hookahs had exploded in popularity in Tharbad in recent days, particularly within the entertainment district. Easily obtainable by curious members of the public, the paraphernalia was sold by numerous vendors throughout the city. Further testing by Bramati and the company confirmed that the substance smoked in them was indeed the illicit drug in question. Shit crazy as hell. Didn't even think about it. In response, the guild and local police decided to confiscate the devices in secret. It's crazy. Didn't even think about it. With the CID's help, sales of the hookahs throughout the city were put to a halt in short order. Alright. From there, Van and the others returned to the inn, take a brief break before getting back to business. After getting in touch with some of their collaborators, the guild took off for Vegas Films once more. Alright. Guess there was some kind of commotion over the bazaar. Granted, that was the point, but still. I'm just relieved that the hookahs could all be confiscated before any more damage could be done. At this stage, we laid down the groundwork and gathered the evidence. For now, the guild and the cops are simply going to be monitoring things. If we're going to act now, it's a chance. Indeed, there's no time like the present. Let us proceed to Vegas Film Festival. We should probably check in with Shahina and see how she's doing as well while we're at it. Alright, so I'm going to end here. And when we come back, that is what we'll be doing. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone checking out the videos as always. New to the channel, tap that like button for your boy and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Getting interesting. Starting to get real interesting.